Hello, neighbor. Thanks for watching the Lord Morgan Revivals. I'm Steve Bishop, and I got somebody very special with us in the house today. I've got my wife, Miss Freida Bishop. We're glad to have you.
Oh, it's good to be here.
I'll even shake your hand.
You're gonna shake my? I'm playing with my yo-yo.
I see that.
Yeah, see?
We're going to talk a little bit today about those yo-yos.
About the yo-yos?
And about the balls, and about the toys, and the stuffed animals.
And aren't we fixing to go on a mission trip?
We're getting ready to go on a mission trip.
In November?
And we need some help.
Yeah, we need help.
We need some help.
I want to get home.
I hear you. We won't. This will be the first year Freida's actually went with us in a while.
It has been. It's been a long time, but
the last 4 or 5 years you haven't went.
No, but we're excited.
Yeah.
We're going to go Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week.
So we'll be giving out food. They'll be giving out toys. We'll begin doing all kinds of things. Having service with them. Going to see some of the churches that we've helped build. So we're going to show some pictures. They're going to show some pictures while we talk and run our mouth here and talk. We'll talk about the pictures as well. And this will be showing you some of the things that we do. Now, what we do is we take up money during the year.
Now, these pictures are mixed up. They're not in no kind of order.
Oh, that's fine. We'll just let them see the kids.
We've got some with Haiti, some with Africa maybe, some with Mexico. And they're all kind of, they're nothing in particular order.
Well, what we do throughout the year, or right now, we're raising funds in order to send money to the countries, to the missionaries, because we found out it's cheaper for us to buy the stuff over there and let the missionaries get it.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because it's been mentioned before, how soon do they have to be in? And as you just said, we prefer to send the money into the countries and let them purchase the toys there, because it saves us on freight.
Right.
But it also helps us buy more, because most of the time they can buy the toys in their country cheaper than we can buy them here and ship them there.
And ship them, that's
right. And therefore they can buy more toys.
Right. They can buy more things they need, and it's not just toys, but they're getting a wash rag, they're getting a bar of soap, they're getting a toothbrush, toothpaste, they're getting toys, and it's not a lot. Just one little thing will make the kids happy there.
Right.
One little ball, one little yo-yo, something for them to play with, and the missionaries there get everything together, and then they can give it out. And you saw one of the pictures had barrels of toys in it. And they start buying, and they put them in the barrels, so they'll have them. This little girl has a bag that was put together there and has all of the stuff in it, which is a good idea for them there. That way they can keep everything together for the kids to hand them out.
Right. Now that bag, if you notice, it had most of your personal hygiene items in it.
Right.
Like your toothpaste, toothbrush, wash rags.
Right.
Is what was in the bag.
Right.
And we also stick a toy in those bags.
Right. And not just sending money there for them to buy the stuff, but with us making our trip down, we're going to be driving down and driving home. And that's a little airplane that someone made, and I think that's cute.
It is pretty.
That they found over there. And little boy's very happy with it. It's almost bigger than he is. So any little item that you can give or that they can get to make them, they're playing jump rope there with some of the jump ropes that they got. And so we just need funds in to where we can send ahead of time, and then we need travel expense. We need to buy gas to get there, so the vehicle will get there, because we can't run on water, and then to get back.
Right. But we not only need gas, we need food.
I think we could fast a little bit.
And we have to have a place to stay.
Well, I think we could fast a little bit.
We don't just go into a country and expect our missionary to keep us up.
No,
because we go to give.
Right.
We go to bless our missionaries, not for them to bless us.
Right.
Even though every time I go, I get blessed.
Right.
Just
by being there
looking at the faces on these little children, how happy they are.
That's a cute little
how
spider on the
happy they
hat.
are when they get anything.
Right.
I've told this before with Joe and I were a couple of years ago, I guess it was. We'd given out everything we had, everything. And then one little boy came up at the very end and wanted a toy. And Joe crawled up in that van. He went through everything in that van trying to find something for this little boy. We knew nothing was there. And he kept looking, and he was finally able to find one little small Matchbox car. And you would have thought you gave that little boy a $100 bill.
Yeah, that's it.
His face lit up from one side to the other with that little toy. You know, things that we take for granted, they don't have there. And we all take it for granted. I enjoy seeing my grandkids every year.
Right.
At Christmas time, we always give them something. And I enjoy seeing their face light up.
Right.
And it's the same way there.
Yeah,
their kids are just like our kids.
That's right.
Whenever we give our kids something and they're excited about it, their kids their parents like to give their kids something to get them excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have anything, a lot of them. And when you give them just a yo-yo or a stuffed animal or a jump rope,
That's it.
you know, that makes their day.
That's it. And they
And-
look forward to this.
Right. And we also give them candy.
Right.
They come up with a unique way that I've never seen except for in
What's
Mexico. They take toilet paper holders. When the toilet paper is empty, they take that little tube and they fill it full of candy.
Oh.
And they wrap it for the kids.
Well, that's a neat
And
idea.
I think that is a very neat idea. And the
Very neat
kids
idea.
love it.
Right.
They love it. They love the candy and they like unwrapping it.
Oh, yeah.
Right there's a picture of some right there in
Right.
a box. You know, it's a very neat idea.
That
I've never
is.
thought about it. One of our
Never
missionaries
had.
thought about it. And they do that a lot in Mexico.
Saves
I
on
think
having
it's
to
very
get a
neat.
box. You just stick it
It
in
does.
in the
And the
toilet
kids
paper
love
tube.
it to death. They
That's
love
good.
it.
And you just give some other people some ideas here in America. I
Right.
bet.
Yep. And a lot of church groups, Sunday school
Yeah,
classes.
right.
You know, I'm
And
sure they give them some ideas.
You got stuffed animals. You've got the toys there. You've got the packages there, and they do all of this there in the country so that they can have them to give out to the kids. And so we're just asking for funds for you to help us with funds to do. Go ahead and send. We need to start sending money over there so that they can buy the stuff and start buying and being prepared. And you just send to the Lloyd Morgan Revivals, Post Office Box G, East Flat Rock, North Carolina, 28726. The address is going to be running on the screen, but please make sure you put on your check if you want it to go for toys, if you want it to go for something else that we're working on, because we got to have food, money for food, we got to have money for the travel expense, we got to have money for blankets. So whatever you want it to go to, just make sure you put a note in there or write it on the bottom of your check, so that way I know where the funds need to go, and we can start getting the money over to the missionaries.
You know, you mentioned the food. Now, the food that you're talking about is not food for us. This is food for
The Thanksgiving dinner
for
and our
Thanksgiving and
Christmas dinner. Yeah.
But it's also every service we go to. We
We
always
have
feed
food.
the children and the
Yes.
families after church.
Yes.
We always feed them a meal.
Yeah.
The Lord has helped us with that. You know, the Lord tells us in His Word, it says to feed the hungry, to clothe the naked, and to preach the gospel.
Right.
And that's what we try to do. Anytime we go into a country, if they're hungry, they're not listening to nothing you have to say.
That's right.
But if you feed them first and you show them some love that you care for them,
Right.
they're going to take time and listen to what you've got to say.
Right.
But I was sitting here watching you playing with that yo-yo. I just wonder if
Can
you're
you
going
do
to be
it?
able to do it.
I can't do it because it's just going to fall. Can you do it?
No, it's not work.
No. And I got my little dog here.
Yeah,
That little
my
stuffed
yo-yo
animal,
days are
my little
over,
stuff-
and I used to be able to do it, but I
Oh,
can't
well,
make it work
no,
anymore.
I can't do it because it just always falls down. I'm not going to do it. You want it? Okay, you can do
Yeah.
it.
But while you play with your dog, I'll see if I can get this yo-yo
All
to
right,
work
we're
for
going to
me.
see if
but
he can be his champion self that he used to be years
Yo-yos
ago.
used to work for me, but yo-yos have gotten where
And see,
they don't like me
also,
anymore.
while you're playing with that, they have been able to find little books in their language. This is a little Christian book, and they find it. It's a little storybook, a little puzzle. They've got things in here they can work on and they can do. They
How about that?
you done it.
I can
You
still
done
do
it.
it. This one even lights up.
Well, they'll like that
and you
even
thought I
more.
couldn't do it.
I didn't think you couldn't either.
I didn't either.
No. And a little activity pad with crayons. They get crayons that they can take and do the coloring books. So whatever you can do and whatever you can share with us, just make sure that you send it in and let us know what you want it to go for. And we're going to be doing some more commercials throughout
Yes, ma'am.
on different things. So just pay attention and listen closely. Something might touch your heart that you want to give some money to help the kids and get them some little stuffed animals that they can snuggle up to at night and
That's
go
right.
to sleep with, because this does help them, and we're giving it to them from you because you help us do this, and you help us every year, and we want to go over our goals this year. We want to do a lot with the kids, Haiti, Mexico, Africa. So just wherever we're sending to, then you just put on your check that you want to give for the toys, the food, the blankets, travel expense, whatever you want to do, whatever God puts on your heart. So we're looking forward to hearing from you soon. You got anything else to add?
Yes. When you send your check, send it to Lord Morgan Revivals,
Thank you.
P.O. Box G, East Flat Rock, North Carolina, 28726. And as Freida said, just put it on the bottom of the check on the left-hand side at the bottom, what you want it to go to. If you want to go for toys or the food, whichever you prefer it to go to, just that way we'll know. wherever you designate is where we try to put the funds.
That's right. And until next time, we'll bring you some more pictures, and we'll talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of the program.
God bless you.